Good evening and welcome to Patkai News Weekly. I am Tsurunkhiung T Yimchunger, bringing you the top stories of the week. Let's begin with today's headlines. Street Vendors Association Nagalin formed, pushes for legal protection and regulated vending zones. BJP MP Pansuri Swaraj calls elimination a path towards women's reservation. Biggest barrier is our minds, Patkai workshop emphasizes inclusive education. Academic talk on neoliberalism and the making of the self, held at Patkai Christian College. Patkai Christian College organizes a talk on mental health and wellness. Taylor Swift leads nominations at the 2026 American Music Awards. Lionel Messi acquires Spanish fifth-tier club UE Cornella. Now the news in detail. State news. The Street Vendors Association, Nagaland, was formally inaugurated at the Hotel Saramili Conference Hall in Dimapur on April 15, bringing together over 100 street vendors from various commercial sectors. The newly formed association aims to strengthen vendors' collective voice while improving access to government welfare schemes, licensing systems, and designated vending zones under municipal regulations. Speaking at the event, Dimapur Municipal Councillor Janongla underscored the significance of the Street Vendors Act 2019, stating that it seeks to protect livelihoods while ensuring organized and sustainable urban vending practices. National news. BJP members of Parliament Pansuri Swaraj has described the proposed elimination bill as a key step towards achieving women's reservation in India. Addressing the Lok Sabha during a debate, she pointed out that women voters outnumbered men in the 2024 general elections, raising questions about the current level of women's political representation. She also emphasized that while the Nari Shakti Vantan Adhinyam was based in 2023, its effective implementation remains crucial in the coming years. Campus news. At Patkai Christian College, the Department of Education organized a one-day workshop on special education, various opportunities on April 30. The resource person Ella Koko, Director of Political's Home, highlighted the ongoing challenges faced by persons with disabilities, including underrepresentation, lack of awareness, and persistent social stigma. For more on this, we go to our reporter Chingmi for a ground report.
Good afternoon. I'm reporting from Patkai Christian College. A workshop on special education barriers and opportunities is being conducted by the Department of Education. This session is led by Ms. Gay Ila, Director of Protocol's Home, Dimapur, who is speaking about the challenges in special education and the importance of inclusive learning. Students are actively participating in the session. We are here with Ms. Kay Ila, the Director of Protocol's Home in Dimapur. So, ma'am, can you please tell us what are the changes that we need in our educational system and how can students contribute to it?
Yeah, in regard to the education of persons with disabilities, especially in a college campus, what is needed is that the college should also have a simple policy, disability inclusive policy, so that we make consistent efforts to make sure that the management, the teachers, the students, the whole campus is disable friendly, so that any persons with disability, students who want to enroll in a college can always be made to feel welcome to be a part of Patkai Christian College. If not, if the college is not prepared, even if the students wants to join, they will not be able to join. So the college should always be prepared, and they should have a policy which will welcome the students with disability to be a part of the college.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
In other academic initiative, the Reading and Writing Club hosted a talk on neoliberalism and the making of the self, from Chile to the Burnout Society. Dr. Emily Sinep explained how neoliberal ideas extend beyond economics to shape personal identity and social expectations, often creating continuous pressure to succeed, leading to stress and burnout. For further insights, we have Total Chimi with the ground report.
This is your reporter Toto Chimi, and we welcome you to this week's academic engagement series, organized by the Patkai Reading and Writing Club every Wednesday. We're glad to have all of you here for today's session on neoliberalism and the making of the self, from Chile to the burnout society. We are privileged to have Dr. Imli Sinep from the Department of Economics as today's speaker. Hello, bro.
Hello.
Uh, from today's session, how important do you think the topic was, and how insightful was it for the students and the people that attended today's program?
Today's topic was something that is not just confined to the textbooks of our curriculum. It is something very relevant, neoliberalism. We see this in international affairs and national affairs every day. The idea of privatization of commodities, deregulation, the government not interfering in the market affairs. So these things are really relevant in the sense that we can understand how social segregation, social upheavals takes place when regularization is not controlled, or when regularization is controlled at its maximum. We see this nationalization of the market. We see the stagnation of the economy as well. So this the topic that we had today, it does not only deal with the economics and the political scenario of the world, but also expands its wings into the social scenario as well, how it socially affects the people, through the idea of neoliberalism and the free market ideas. So it was very much relevant in a sense.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Additionally, the college organized a session on the fundamental of mental health and wellness, emphasizing the importance of emotional well-being, self-awareness, and self-care among students. For more on this, we turn to Sorcha Anar for the ground report.
This is Sursa Anna reporting from Banok Chapel. A talk on the fundamentals of mental health and wellness was held today at Banok Chapel Hall, organized by the Office of the Dean of Students Welfare in collaboration with the Department of Education. The session was led by Mrs. Bokali Chishimugavi, founder and director of the Kupukini Women's Society, who highlighted the importance of mental well-being and awareness in today's fast-paced world. What are some common misconceptions about mental health that you would like to address?
Okay. There are many misconceptions, but the most important one that I want to address is that mental illness cannot be healed, or that it cannot be treated, because it can be treated, and there is hope, there is healing, there are treatments available.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Entertainment news. Global pop sensation Taylor Swift is leading the nominations at the 2026 American Music Awards. She has been nominated for Artist of the Year and Best Female Pop Artist. Her album, The Life of a Showgirl, is competing for Album of the Year and Best Pop Album, while The Fate of Ophelia has earned nominations for Song of the Year, Best Pop Song, and Best Music Video. With an impressive 40 career AMA wins, Swift continues to sell new benchmarks in the music industry. Sports news. Football icon Lionel Messi has acquired Spanish fifth-tier club UE Cornellà. The move is a part of a broader vision to promote grassroots football and nurture young talents in Catalonia. The club noted that acquisition reflects Messi's lasting bond with the region, shaped during his legendary career at FC Barcelona. That brings us to the end of this week's edition of Patkai News Weekly. For the latest news, entertainment, and sports, stay connected with us and subscribe to Patkai Buzz. I am Tsurunkhiung T Yimchunger. Thank you for joining us and have a pleasant evening.